Alright, I'm here doing another engine clean using Extra Tough. I'm going to use a 5-to-1 mixture and just take a look at this engine and the condition it's in. It's a construction vehicle that's been running through greenfield or area that needs to be cleared out with trees and muck and swamp. It's been out there for a couple months. You can just see all the mud and clay and all the dirt and stuff that's collected in the engine compartment here. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll start, and I'll blow it out, and then I'll rinse it off with just clean water, and then I'll spray it down and dry it out and just see what we have, and just see how well Extra Tough had worked on it. I always like to keep an area covered. This plastic area I'll leave covered along with the towel there, so we can pull that off at the very end just to kind of see the difference of what it used to look like versus what it does now. It's clean. All right, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the blower and just blow out the leaves and the different dirt that I can out of the engine compartment here. All right, so I just blew it out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I turned it off for a second just to blow it out just because of all the noise, but now I'm gonna grab the hose and rinse it out. I'm just gonna use a standard garden hose with a nozzle here, and just try to rinse out as much as I can before I start using the Extra Tough. All right, there's still quite a bit, even after blowing it out and just rinsing it out there. Let me see if I'll take this off here. Yeah, so taking it off the stand here and just kind of looking, even after blowing it out and rinsing it off, just the amount of dirt and stuff that still remains underneath the hood and in the engine compartment. Still see how much grime and stuff is still here. All right, again, I'm going to take the 5-to-1. Go ahead and start spraying it down. You want to give it a couple minutes to do its thing, do the chemical reactions that it needs. So I'll start doing that. Pause it for a second. All right, now I'm going to start spraying it down with the 5-to-1 of Extra Tough. You can find Extra Tough at www.georgiamilktex.com. But again, just want to spray it down real good. Let the chemical do the work. Let it sit there for at least a minute. That's what I recommend. The first part of the video here, I'm not going to do any agitation, but it's obvious it's going to need some, just how deep and strong the dirt and grime is underneath here. You can start seeing it break up as I'm spraying it now. That's been sitting there for a little bit. The actual engine compartment now. So I'm just sitting here spraying it. As I continue to go back over, I can see it breaking up the grease real easily. So that's a good thing. Less work on my part. You know, wasn't planning to do any agitation on this part of the video. I'll spray it down again afterwards, and we'll do some agitation then. I just kind of want to show the effectiveness of it on its own without doing the agitation. So here we go. and take this off again to show it's still wet. I'm going to go ahead and dry it. I'll turn it off for a couple minutes while I dry it. I just want to see, obviously there is some dirt still on the hood area, the underneath hood area, but a lot of it broke up. It's going to need some agitation. Just looking at the engine compartment here, you can see how well this came clean, and different components and hoses there. Again, that's no agitation, that's just spraying it on, letting it sit there for a minute or two, and then spraying off. So I'm going to pause this and take out a blower, dry it off, so you can look at it better. You can see just how much has come off before I do that. You remember what it looked like before. So you can see how clean it's looking now. Even a lot of this came off without any agitation. So just want to show that. Okay, let me go ahead and pull out the blower. Alright, so I took out the blower, tried to dry out most of it, so you can take a look at it to see how much of the Extra Tough worked without any agitation. And again, this is a 5-to-1 ratio. So again, just seeing how well all that caked in mud and dirt and debris has already come off. Obviously it was heavily caked like we showed on the beginning of the video. There's still some debris there, so it needs some agitation, taking a brush to it and scrubbing it. So that's what we'll do next. Alright, taking Extra Tough, squirting it down one more time. Back in here. Good. You gotta take just a regular brush, it's kind of soft. Do some agitation on it. Get it a little bit wet. Just scrub her down a little bit. I'm doing the same thing. You can see the suds, at a 5 to 1 still coming up. A good concentration there of soap and additives there, chemicals to help with the cleaning process. And, just kind of going around it. Quick agitation here. To get in there right now. Alright, again, just showing the effectiveness. I am not a car detailer, just kind of doing it real quick and letting you guys see how well it works, how it might lessen some of your time doing your own engine. And now I'm going to rinse it off and I'll take a look at it again. See all the dirt that's just running out of the underlayment here of the hood. Just running out. I'm gonna go ahead and dry it out again, and then bring it back in close where you can see everything. Okay, I took the blower, dried out a lot of it. There's still some areas that are wet from the dripping, and then the underneath hood fireproofing or heat proofing there. Just taking a look at the engine, how well it came clean. I just did a quick agitation as you saw in the video. You can see how clean it further it has become with the quick agitation. Some areas I couldn't reach, but you can see the different transmission and oil and different reservoirs here, how clean they came. Again, Extra Tough cleaner, you can find it at www.georgiameltex.com. Just kind of show the reveal of what it used to look like. If you remember back at the beginning, that's how dirty it was. So it works pretty well. 5-to-1 dilution there. All right, thank you.